So in this video, I'm going to be discussing how PayPal buys your currency when you're trying to pay maybe in a different currency. Let me give an example. Maybe your account you're from maybe South Africa. Maybe your account is in rands and you're paying for something via PayPal, and maybe it's in British pounds. How much does PayPal like kind of buy your currency? We're going to check out in different currencies. We're not going to check all the currencies. We're going to check up like maybe like 3 or 5. So let's dive in right away. For example, I'm paying something for 100 rands, okay? 100 rands. When you're paying for something in British pound, it will be something like 100 rands, be something like 4.5. So PayPal to PayPal 1 rand is equal to 0.045, or 1 British pound is equal to 21. By this, okay, if you kind of compare it in your country, for example, when I check on Google and do like like 1 British pound, it's average, it's around like 23.03. But to PayPal, it's buying the rate at 21. Kind of low. If, for example, if you're buying something for maybe, let me say, 20,000 rands, let me say you're paying something for maybe like 50,000 rands. So let me do submit. I'm going to be sending you this link which I'm using. You can find it below in my video description, this, so that you can easily convert the rates yourself. So 50,000 rands on paper, if I'm paying online, I'll have to pay almost something like 2,273 British pounds. But if I compare it average, let me try to check the rate on Google. 50,000 rands. Sorry, 50,000 rands. That is around 2171. If I compare with PayPal, there is a big difference. On PayPal, I'll be deducted around 2,273 instead of 2,100. Okay, so kind of PayPal rates are a bit high. Remember, they have to get a conversion rate for you. They usually aim from also the currency conversion, and also they aim from their rates when you're paying. So for some of you who didn't know, like kind of PayPal is charging you a bit on the currency, same to know. So let's say we are paying something maybe this time in dollars. Let me look for US dollar. Let me say US dollar, and I'm going to pay maybe something like $100. Maybe from anywhere. It doesn't matter. Let me say US. So the country on your PayPal doesn't matter. What matters is your currency. Okay, even if you're coming from Kenya, even if you're coming from Uganda, whatever the country you're from, as long as your PayPal currency is US dollars, this rate will be the rate they will trade your account with. So it doesn't matter. What matters is the currency your PayPal is using. So $100, maybe from any country, it doesn't matter. So I'm paying for something $100, and maybe the receiver account is maybe from UK, and his account is in British pounds. Okay, so when I send him $100, let me submit. PayPal is going to tell me like, okay, $100, the receiver is going to get like 82.96. Let's kind of compare it on Google and see. If you're paying someone $100, so you look for US dollars here. I'm sending $100. $100 have to pay around like 79, but on PayPal I have to pay like $82.96. Now remember, this is just a currency conversion. They haven't actually put on their charges. So you will see already you are kind of losing on a currency. Let me say $1, it's on Google averages equivalent to 0.79. And on PayPal, $1, let's check it out. $1 is equivalent to 0.8 actually. So this is a bit, $1 equals to 0.8 British pounds. So this is kind of a low rate. If you're paying something in little, maybe it's little amounts, you may not really feel it, but if you're paying something really, something like 50,000 US dollars or like whatever, $10,000, you realize actually the rate that you'll be deducted will be a bit high. And adding on it that the paper has to put also extra charges, so the final figure usually lose a bit. Okay, so you have to know how much PayPal is buying your currency. You can use this link. You go to paypal.com/ something like that. So you can find this link just below in my in my description of this video, and you can just go to it, then you try to check it out. You realize also the currency where you're coming from doesn't really matter. Let me say I'm coming from UAE, and I'm paying something for, let me say my account is in UAE. It's set in maybe US dollars, and I'm paying something in British pounds. Maybe let me check there. Maybe let me change it maybe to US dollars. Okay. Okay, US dollars. This time let's use US dollars. Maybe the receiver is in whatever country it is, but his account is using US dollars. Maybe let's check it here to, let's change it to maybe, let me change it maybe to Kenya, something like that. So let me say my account is in UAE, is in Dirham actually. Let's check it out here, what we can see. Okay, let me just leave it to US dollars, but I'm paying to someone who is in Kenya, but is using maybe, let's just find another currency. Okay. Okay, United, see here. Okay, let me just use this. Dynam. Okay, my account is using AED currency, and I'm sending to someone in Kenya, and he uses US dollars. So I'm sending like 10,000 AED, and the other account is in US dollars. So when I submit, PayPal is going to charge one USD is around like 3.5. Okay, but when we check in Google, let's check it out here and see UAE. Okay, Dynam, and I'm paying something for 10,000 Dynam. That would be like around like 2,722. This is 2.8. Okay, so there's kind of, it's much expensive. The rate at which PayPal buys the currency is a bit low, so you end up actually paying a bit more. Okay, so to check for other currencies, you can kindly use that link I've put in the comments, and you kind of know how much you're going to pay when you're paying. Okay, because sometimes these rates are in maybe US dollars, you're buying a software in US dollars, but you don't know how much you're going to end up paying in your local currency. So with this link, you can know kind of how much you're going to be, how much it's equivalent in your local currency. So thanks you for watching my video, and subscribe for more videos from my channel. Bye bye.